My name is Alan Tantleff. I'm a Senior Managing Director at FTI Consulting, and I'm a leader in our real estate restructuring practice. So I think a lot of real estate borrowers today are finding themselves unable to pay back the loans at maturity. They're also finding that cash flow from operations is insufficient to pay debt service, and we see that with hotels during COVID. We see it now with a lot of office buildings. And a lot of things have happened recently that have caused borrowers to trip covenants. And those things are all reasons why their loans may be in default or at risk of being in default. And of course, the maturity issue is one of the biggest ones we're facing today because an extraordinary number of loans are maturing and borrowers really can't sell at prices that will satisfy the lender. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. There are a lot of borrowers that approach lenders very aggressively or threateningly. That is not necessarily the way to go about it. I would tell borrowers to understand one of the accounting principles of sunk costs. Many borrowers want to chase investments that really are lost and gone forever. I would tell borrowers to be self-aware of your capabilities, and I would tell borrowers to have a plan. So if you approach a problem or you approach a lender with a plan, that is more likely to get a better outcome. Lenders really need to get their arms around situations. I find that many of our lender clients really don't understand the collateral that they have for their loans. I would say that approach it very not emotionally. A lot of lenders are very emotional and they want to fight. They're upset. They feel like they've been wronged. That is not a way to get an outcome. So I would be very matter of fact and approach it as a deal. In a real estate restructuring, I think you could look at it in its simplest form, that we try to get everybody together, all the creditors and the borrowers, and try to get a compromise, right? And you try to present a business plan that is realistic, that everybody will accept, present that to the lenders, and have everybody compromise. Now, a good compromise is something that everybody hates, but hopefully there's, a shared acceptance of the pain. And if that compromise can't be worked out consensually, then you may have to go to court and compromise in court. And that's where the judge will play the role of the compromisor. Today, because interest rates rose so rapidly, that caused people to be unable to adjust to that rapidly rising interest rate environment. A couple of things. They are either unable to pay their current interest because the business model changed. We talked about office model change. We talked about hotels during COVID. Because they can't refinance it. Interest rates have gone up too rapidly, so they can't take out the existing lender. They can't sell the asset. And there's become some obsolescence in certain asset classes, particularly office, that make it difficult to sell or repay the lender.